the idea of it was to bring people together to solve civic problems in their city. And that's now taken off and gone around the world, and there is over 25 city camps around the world now. This is our 4th year doing it in Brighton. It was started by Matt and Catherine and Anthony, and now it's mostly run by Matt and me and a group of other key volunteers who are all very grateful to, of course. What we're going to be doing today is essentially, like I said at the beginning, sharing your ideas, expressing what you think are problems and things that you're passionate about in the city, and then trying to find tangible projects that can go forward and start solving them. The format of today will be, we're going to go around and introduce ourselves shortly, and then we're going to have a short period of time where we can just come together in tiny groups and talk about why we decided to come today, and then there'll be an opportunity for you to come forward and tell people about what your idea is or what you think a good problem is to be focusing on today, and then you'll be able to go and put your idea up on our board at the end of the room there, and there'll be your idea will be attached to a location. Don't worry, you don't actually need to go to Tunisia. There are tables around the room with city names on, so the idea is that you go to the place, you go up, once everybody's ideas are up on the board, go and have a look, where do you want to go, what conversation do you want to have, and go to that table. And there'll be a structure throughout the day where you have an opportunity to move to a different table and take part in a different conversation. And then about 2:50, there'll be a call to actually come together, create a team, and start putting together a project that you can pitch at the end of the day. We'll be 4:30 is our D. That's when we're aiming to actually finish your project pitch and address it to the judges, who will be able to decide whether what is a suitable reward for you to go forward, whether it be access to funding, whether it be access to office space, whether it be access to a coach or a mentor to help you bring your project to life. I'm sure you're really, really anxious to get on the internet today, so there is wireless, which is called St. George's Church, I believe, and the password is Big Breakfast, all lowercase. And of course, we're using Twitter, so the hashtag is CCBTN. So, does anybody have any questions at this point around what City Camp is, or the actual process we're going through today?
Can I tell you what you're doing?
Yes.
Thanks. Hi everyone, my name's Zoe, and I'm here in the guise of something called Good for Nothing, and there's a crew of us here today who are all Good for Nothing is. We're working over in this corner. You might have seen us there a bit earlier, all huddled around stuff chatting. We kind of consider ourselves almost the next step on from City Camp. We're not about ideas generation, we're about actioning, we're about doing. Today, where we work is that we normally work with a social enterprise or some kind of cause. And today we're working with Nina from Photo Document. If you don't know about Photo Document, come and talk to Nina, she'd love to tell you about it. But you may have seen those really amazing big pictures up at the station around, they were around energy, different types of energy, alternative energy uses and agricultural, different types of food, waste. So we are working on a brief. There's about 12 of us, I think. We're working on a brief to help Nina with some of the stuff, to help accelerate the stuff that she needs doing. So we're working on helping her with her website, and helping her with her PR and marketing, and helping her with some other little bits. This is how you need both of those two pods, platforms, hexagons. We're here just to have a party. So the way that we do it is that we have music, and it's a real sense of celebration. If at any point that feels like that is intrusive on you guys, you just need to give us a heads up and let us know. We're very conscious that we're in this space where you guys are coming together to communicate and try and build some stuff up. So we're trying to respect that as much as we can, but we're also really just want to have a good time because it's Saturday. And we're on a really short space of time, so we're just here for the day. We want to get stuff done at the end of the day. We want to have some amazing things. We want to come back and show you as well what we've managed to achieve in such a small space of time. So once we've done our check-in, then we're going to get up and go and get on with the stuff we'd like to do. And we really look forward to seeing what you guys come up with for our city as well.
And just say, do feel free to kind of look at
oh my goodness,
do come in, it's not exclusive.
Not
And
at all.
not that you were saying that, but
No.
do come and see the results that we're going to produce.
And you know what, if you bring a skill to the room and actually you're feeling like you're not connecting with other people in the city plan space, but you would love to use your skill here, we have a piece of paper at the end and it asks for your name and it asks for your generalised skill. And all we're asking is what could you maybe contribute? Maybe we could use some of that, or you'd like to offer that out to us. And like, you know, I don't know, I'm really good at writing poetry. Do you need someone to come and help you with that thing or whatever? You know, that's we would love to have you there. And we would come and talk to Zoe or Adam, and we would chat to you about good for nothing and what that might look like if you want to have a good for nothing done for you, the same way that Nina's having a good for nothing done for her, and what that might look like as well. So that's who we are, the weirdos with the house music. That's what we're doing. Yeah, we're having a mini rave in a church on a Saturday for good. Thanks, David.
Thanks, guys. I just want to draw attention to our what we've calling our values for City Camp. Jules is going to be written down. We're going to pin them up on the from the rafters so that you can be reminded of them all day. Our first value is that we are. I want this today. Well, just to give you, today is all about you and what you can achieve. And although it might seem a little bit like disorganised chaos at times, it's all we're going to be. Today is an improvisation, and it will be essentially the success and the outcomes of today are based on what you can achieve with each other. So, in order to do that, we believe our first value is that we are entrepreneurial. We see problems and we want to solve them fast. This is our first value. Our second value is that we are socially minded. We focus on creating positive outcomes locally. Our third value is that we are inclusive. We need to hear the voices of everyone in our city, and today you are the voices of everyone in our city. And our final value is that we are collaborative. We believe together we are smarter. So hopefully all of those four things connect with you today, and that you can embody these behaviours and these values in order to move forward and actually have really successful projects together. So we're going to do a check-in now. We're just going to go around the room very quickly, and everyone's going to say two words. Their first word is their name, and their second word is how they are feeling. So I'll start, and then we'll